As personas are built from zip codes, we have access to the healthcare providers and facilities that are practicing in a zip code. Hence, we will be able to assign a predominant persona type to an HCP or facility as well. This allows us to further enhance valuing or scoring healthcare providers or facilities. Accurately value an HCP or facility for personal or non-personal promotions in combination with knowing the HCP's persona type optimizes the brand, sales, or managed markets team ability to provide the right message to the right HCP or facility at the right time. So this slide is an example of developing a scorecard in the process that summarizes the steps, including identifying the relevant data, which could be a combination of HCP or patient level data. For example, we have there market RX or diagnosed patients, adoption sequence, market access information. There's a variety of different metrics that can be included into how we value an HCP or a facility. So in general, we would identify based on the client's needs what those data sources might be. We then identify what the appropriate metrics might be for the analysis. We would do some mathematical scaling of the metrics behind the scenes, and then we would create this composite score. And the key to that is to weight each metric individually. So, for example, we might choose to weight diagnosis to treatment ratio, for example, as a third of the overall score, which would have a higher weight or volume to the overall composite metric. And then finally, we typically would decile the score, and that's just an easy to read and understand value 1 through 10 for each HCP or facility. And then again, with the combination of knowing what the persona type is for that individual HCP or facility and this composite valuation score of the facility, both used in conjunction, you can really provide a powerful measure to either target or promote your products and services to those either HCPs or facilities.
Some clients look at this type of methodology at the HCP level. Some other clients look at this at the institutional level. And some clients look at this geographically speaking, which we'll show you an example of next. Point of the matter is that when they think of market expansion, it comes in a number of different ways to think it through, how it's measured, and what the applicable scorecard or metrics look like. Beauty is we've had the experience to work with all clients in those three buckets. And again, the next example, we'll dive into it. We've had years of experience doing it with HCPs, obviously, but today it's more and more institution-based. We're also seeing this type of metric being applied, or we're applying it, I should say, to IDNs and ACOs. We've got clients in the managed market strategy side of the world thinking about how do I come up with a concrete message and plan when I speak to the IDN at the top level that cascades down to the ultimate risk taker, the provider, and what their opportunity looks like and how to further expand on that opportunity. And in that case, opportunity naturally to show the measurement of their particular drug, all while driving up adherence compliance, because again, that risk taker in the bottom of the pyramid, he or she is the one sort of driving the care. So if that messaging comes from the top down, it generally helps.
Yeah, so as John said, this map here is kind of diving down into a metropolitan area. This happens to be the Houston CBSA, and we're actually showing the predominant persona types at the zip code level. So as we said earlier, we can show personas at many different types of levels of geography, but since they're built from zip codes, that's kind of our core way of showing the personas within a particular area. So this, again, similar to the previous map, each color represents the predominant persona types, by zip code. So we can see the orange users or the high utilizers there, kind of in the center of the Houston CBSA area, for example, and the healthy and affluent persona types predominantly kind of surrounding in the outer metro area, if you will. Also, as we mentioned previously, the personas are built from a variety of patient-level attributes. Those are listed again up at the top left-hand corner, including behaviors and attitudes and clinical factors and so forth. But what we can also do, and is in addition, is overlay client-provided data as well to further enhance the personas. So these can include information on providers or payers or KOLs and many other different types of client-provided data. And the key here is allowing us to take our own methodology and our own patient-level data, and in combination with client-provided data, we can then achieve enhanced and very targeted persona types. So again, the goal here is zip code-based personas based on SCIO's methodology and data, but again, enhancing that potentially with client-provided data.